don't know what the fuck is going on. I really don't. PlayStation said I was connected. I was still streaming. Twitch apparently had a hiccup in the damn system because, yeah. Okay, lips. Go with those. It matches the dress. Eyes. Meh. Eyeliner. Just a little to accentuate the eyes, I think. And I'm calling it good. Still the wrong necklace. Okay. There you go. Oh no, don't cry, cry, cry.
Would you look at that? Doc was right on the money. I couldn't have imagined.
You sure about that, Marisan? I hardly feel comfortable wearing this in front of you.
What are you saying? You're so pretty.
I wouldn't say so.
Really? You're dynamite. Though, there is one thing that's missing.
What's that?
Pride. That's the final touch you need. Pride in your own beauty.
Well, I'm not sure I have that.
Then, how about your pride as a lawyer? You have that, don't you?
As a lawyer?
Yes. There it is. Go ahead and take a look. Now that's the face of the girl who gets the man she wants.
It's been a while since I felt this way. I have you to thank for that.
These bad boys won't know what hit them. Now, let's go dangle the bait.
You mean us, right?
You bet. Two nightlife girls like us alone on the street literally brings the arcade boys running. Especially along Senryo Avenue. Why don't we take a walk?
Are you sure? I don't want to drag you into this.
Are you kidding? And miss the chance to see this makeover in action? But really, I want you to succeed. I promise I won't be a bother.
Time to lock down Senryo Avenue. If any arcade guys approach us, we'll reel them in. And I can ask them about Shinya Kawai and see what they found out so far. Girls, break the necks. Gotta keep a little sneak peek. Never out. Well, let the accounts closed and the girl and cast. Why should she dress better? Is she not sexy enough for you? Hey, I didn't get to choose the shoes. Just came with the outfit. I feel robbed. Until the bell then fresh beers got
Excuse me, ladies. You, get lost on the way to the beauty pageant?
Already out for a drink? Maybe heading to work somewhere in town?
Oh, we're just two girls bar hopping by our lonesome. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in that case, why don't you roll with us? I know a great place. You could drink all you want.
Wow, you guys loaded or something? We can throw 'em back, you know. You sure?
Hell yeah! There's a place my buddy runs. I'd be thrilled to see some ladies like you.
If they're arcade, then it might be good to take them up on their offer, but how can I know for sure? I want to get wild tonight.
You know, I think you guys may have caught me at the perfect time. What I'm saying is, tonight, I want to take a trip on the wild side.
Oh, yeah? Talk to me, baby.
There's this guy in my life, a real choir boy. And being with him's got me feeling so repressed. Now I know I should behave like a good girl, but I figure I owe it to myself to cut loose every now and again.
Oh, you never told me that, Sari-chan.
Damn, girl. I'll get loose with you.
Yeah! Let's get drunk and dirty.
Thing is, we all know the biggest party people in town are RK. I heard he can really spice things up, you know?
But Sari-chan, why limit yourself to arcade? I think these boys are plenty attractive.
Starting to think we were meant for each other.
Oh? What makes you say that?
Wait, don't tell me you're...
Not supposed to be blurting it out, but yeah. We're RK. Pretty high up, too.
Shoot. RK wouldn't be what it is now without us. I thought it'd get this big either.
Looks like this went well. I knew they had to be with RK. Now all I have to do is ask them about Shinya Kawai, why they were looking for him.
RK has Kamurocho pretty much wrapped around its finger now, huh?
Just about.
Yeah, the broken nose is a sure giveaway.
Respect, chivalry shit. Then, all the old legends. Now the underground world is a jungle.
A couple times now, yeah.
Fights all the matters.
Wow, must be hard. But I think that's hot.
That reminds me. Weren't you RK guys looking for someone recently? A man who disappeared a few years ago?
Oh yeah, him. We were looking for this dude who ran a girls'
See? I knew you guys would know what that's about.
Oh well. 5 years ago, he suddenly disappeared. That's not even news in Kamurocho.
That's so crazy, though. What happened to him? You ever end up finding the guy?
Nah, didn't work out. No surprise, he was just a punk anyway. Name was Kawai. The way I heard it, some of his old friends rolled up on him one night. My guess is, it's trouble from another town catching up to him. Anyway, they argue for a bit, and ends with the guy getting shoved into a van. And that's the last time anyone saw the dude.
Whoa, what do you think happened?
I'm thinking they bumped him off. If he was still breathing, he'd be back by now. I heard he never even picked up his final paycheck. I guess he's fish food now. Or they buried him on some remote-ass mountain.
You have any idea who would have done that to him?
Don't know. They say it was 10 or so people. Young, both men and women. Doesn't sound like a gang thing. Who knows, right? It was 5 years ago.
A group of civilians shoved Kawai into a van, and they were old acquaintances. Could they have been classmates from Kurakawa Academy? No, I'm just rushing to conclusions.
But if you heard all that, there must have been witnesses, right? So you're saying someone actually saw him get shoved in a van?
Yep. Some chick working at his bar saw it all go down. At least that's what we heard from a guy who heard it from the chick.
Where is this bar anyway?
You mean some random dive bar half a decade ago? The hell knows. 100 places have sprung up and gone ever since.
But then, why would anyone be looking for Shinya Kawai now? Did someone ask RK to find him? Think that's right?
Hell if I know. Question for the top of the food chain. But hold on a sec. Can I ask you something?
Huh?
Just a minute ago, you mentioned a Shinya Kawai. How'd you know his full name when we never told you?
Shit!
You're only talking to us because you wanted dirt on Kawai. So who the hell are you?
What do you think you're doing?
Let go of her!
Who's saying you?
I'm Saori Shirosaki, attorney at law. Unhand me this instant.
You're gonna see it. Think I give a crap about what your job is?
I'm saying things will go very badly for you if you keep this up.
Big talk for a chick dressed to the nines to get info. Huh? Zari-chan?
Yeah. You even try to fuck with us, lady!
Saori-chan!
Huh? What the? Ah! Beat it,
Higashi!
asshole!
I swear, these jerks are popping up like roaches. No thanks needed. Just be careful on your own, especially when you're beautiful.
Thank you so much, Higashi-san.
I just said you don't... Wait, how'd you know my name?
It's me, Shirosaki, from the Genda Law Office. It's been a while.
Holy shit!
I didn't realize. Shirosaki Sensei. I didn't recognize you. You look incredible.
You're the one who's incredible. This is all my fault. I was the one who put Mari-san in danger. You really saved us.
Young, strong, handsome. That's 3 out of 3 for me.
Those guys were RK. Town's practically overrun with them these days.
Toru Higashi-san, former Magonse Sugane family, member of Tojo clan. He's like a brother to Kato-san, and who knows, Yagami-san too. Still runs the arcade full-time now, but apparently he still keeps up with the Yakuza fashion trends.
If you'd like, I can escort you somewhere safe. Got nothing but time on my hands.
Oh, you don't say. Perfect. Who says we can't still salvage some fun out of tonight?
Oh, before we do that, let me call Yagami-san.
Shinya Kawai was a bully 13 years ago, vanished from Kamurocho when he was adopted by a group in a van. I think we found the connection. I bet if they look into it, what's his face? Wannabe Groper was the officer investigating that disappearance. Seems like they were all people he knew, and it's possible they were his classmates from Karakawa
Yagami's
Academy.
still a jackass, I see. When Shirosaki Sensei calls, you pick up in 2 rings.
It is strange that he's not picking up. I'll try again.
Yeah, what's going on there?
Wait, he was killed?
Uh-huh. Kinda gives me deja vu now that I think about it. Here you have Kawai and Mikoshima, 2 known school bullies, and they both end up murder victims?
And now we're rewinding.
It's rare for people to disappear in Kamurocho. Usually the trouble is money or women. Maybe that was the case for Kawhi.
Could be.
Okay. We'll investigate why a bit more on ours. With our chaos plan, word on the street will be loud enough to hear.
Alright, thanks.
Mom, please wake up. Dad's with the slut. Now I guess I wait for Sawa Sensei. It's still a lot of time before the faculty meeting ends. That's a message from Amasawa. One of my underclassmen wants to talk to you. Could you come to club room after class if it's not too much trouble? No problem. Amasawa wants to talk about her underclassmen. Got time, so I may as well go see what it's all about. Oh yeah, might be new jobs over at Tsukumo's office too. still a bit of a falcon movement. I should go time elsewhere. Okay, whatever. I see things that nobody else sees. Wish they had done a full voiceover thing, but that apparently is too much to ask. She got it going on. Ha! You're blinded by her jewelry. When you turn your back, she pulls out her flask to forget about his ugly. Uh-oh, drama to the attic, plastic, not to be in plastic.
Yagami-san.
Yagami-san, thank you for coming.
Sawa.
Hey, I'm Asawa. What is it you want to ask me? Well, it's a rather long story. Is this a good time? Let's hear what she has to say. Once you start this side case, everything else will be followed and hold till you're clear. Proceed? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Sure thing. After all, I am MRC's outside counselor.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So this is about my classmate. Actually, I should go get him now. Be right back. Oh, brother.
Yoroshiku.
Nice to meet you. I'm Hisayoshi Shimada. Second year. I'm Yagami, MRC's advisor. Nice to meet you.
Hey.
So what exactly do you need help with? Well, Yagami-san, do you believe in things like curses?
What was that?
I'm sorry, what?
Well,
Just a preface, this curse is going to sound either mysterious or ridiculous depending on your answer. I know it's going to sound crazy, but please, you have to believe me. Just tell me what's going on first. D, D, F, F, F. Did you fall asleep again, Irina? Then we'll see how it ranks with all the crazy things I've heard. Let's ask Gamasawa about the job. No kidding. Why am I yelling at you? Because you put DDF in the chat and it made 0 sense. So I thought maybe, just maybe, you fell asleep. See? I knew it. You dozed off a little. Do you mind starting us off, Shamida-kun? So, it's about this lucky cat I have at home. A lucky cat? You mean one of those statues of the cat waving its paw, or like an actual cat? Unless it's a secret language we don't know yet. I need a cipher then. The farmer, yes. They're said to bring good fortune, so you can spot them all over sorts of businesses. There are quite a few kinds. Most of them are said to bring good luck, and lucky cats are supposed to ward off bad luck in particular.
Oh.
Huh. Didn't know they got that specific. Thing is, my lucky cat doesn't do any of that. Doesn't bring money or good luck, it just attracts tragedies. Tragedies? Here, this is it. What the fuck did you do with the lucky cat? That looks pretty old. My dad bought it from an antique dealer friend of his. Usually they're really expensive, especially the pre-war ones like this one. But my dad's friend warned him at the time this cat brings more bad luck than good. Yeesh. So, why'd your dad buy the thing if it's supposed to be cursed? He collects all sorts of rarities, especially stuff with interesting stories. He goes nuts for those. Sounds like an interesting guy. But yeah, a lucky cat that brings more bad luck than good, I admit, that's an interesting hook. And Yagami-san, the curse, or whatever it is, evidence is starting to pile up, making it seem real.
well,
Ever since acquiring the statue, the Shimadas have been through one ordeal after another.
What was that?
like wet. Like some pretty scary stuff. My dad got a really high fever all of a sudden and was touch and go for a bit. Our house caught on fire too. Wow, potential arson or in serious illness? You weren't kidding. That's scary stuff. And my grades keep slipping ever since Dad brought the thing. I'd never dropped below 10th place before this. Is that really the statue's fault though? Well, you sure can't blame me for the ghost. One woke my dad up in the middle of the night and standing right there next to his bed. Ghost did. He was dressed like an old-timey soldier and really pale, just stood there like he was at attention. But he kept moaning, "Give me back my cat." My dad thought he was dreaming, so he rolled over and went back to sleep.
Does that mean?
So it was just a dream?
Yeah.
I don't know, but the next day, that's when he started feeling awful. It's like he'd been cursed or something.
I see.
I see. Well, that would be unsettling, even if it was just a string of coincidences. My dad's still not out of the woods now that he's healthy either. He almost got run over by a car a couple days ago. It's still going on? This isn't really sounding like coincidence anymore. But I don't know what it could be. At this point, it's probably safe to consider if you further misfortune inevitable. That may help us determine the cause before any irreversible damage is done. What if the cat is poisoned? Well, that would not explain how he almost got hit by a car. I'm telling you, it's the cat.
Excuse me.
Here's a question. If you're all so creeped out by it, why don't you just throw it out? It's my dad. He refuses to get rid of it. No, cats are not that evil. He says the previous owner was a famous author who, quote, met his demise, end quote, because of the statue.
What?
So the statue was cursed even back then. Yeah, my dad said the guy died when he hit his head on it.
Are you serious?
Oof, it was quite the story. Irina! Apparently his whole fan base is obsessed with the statue. That's why it's considered really valuable despite the curse. Who's the author, by the way? Well, Kitan Amawasa, mystery novelist, and my grandfather. You awake, Irina?
Huh?
What? Your grandfather? Oh, and you said hitting his head on the statue. Let's see if this wakes her up. It says it's ringing, but is it really? So this was the actual cat, you know. Oh yeah. The way she keeps typing F's though, I think she's trying to tell us to fuck off. Yeah, well, this only if this was truly the exact same statue as my grandfather owned. So you don't know if this is actually the same one. Well, my grandfather's been missing ever since he passed away about 7 years ago. Shortly after he died, my grandmother pawned it off. She always thought it was rather creepy.
I see.
I see. Can you tell me if from this picture, if it's the same one as your grandfather's? It's hard to tell from just one photo. This was also 7 years ago. I see. But I do remember that the cat was cursed even back then. My grandfather was somewhat of a rarities collector himself. Of course, he jumped at the chance of owning a one-of-a-kind unlucky cat. Roof! Roof! Poor Irina. Gatan Amasawa was famous for his somewhat bizarre tales of mystery. I can definitely imagine him wanting a statue like this. My grandfather was quite taken with it. He bragged about it quite a bit when I was little. But I'm sure he never imagined his life ending because of his unlucky cat. Who let the dogs out? Woof, 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 woof. A lucky cat took the life of Amasawa's grandfather 7 years ago. Now it's back, wreaking havoc for another family. Yagami-san, I'm not one to believe in supernatural, obviously. All mysteries must be approached rationally, no matter how unusually they present themselves. That's what I firmly believe. Because logic is always found at the true core of any mystery. Right.
That being said,
But that's also why my grandfather's unexplained death was historic with me for the past 7 years. I guess Irina doesn't want to play Jackbox today, huh? I assume the police... Can't remember, have I ever sent a sleep message? No. You always woke up and sent a message of, oh sorry, I fell asleep. I assume the police ruled it as an accidental, right? If that's the case, it's kind of sounds pretty explained. No, actually, on the night of my grandfather passed away, I also experienced a strange event. Another week. The moment got me crazy, got me weak. One that has no rational explanation and could only be considered a supernatural phenomenon. Really? What happened? I'm sorry. I'm not sure how to explain it. Let's just focus on finding out if this is actually the same cat or not first. When did you fall asleep? During this interview. After you fell asleep the first time, you said figured, and then you said DF, F, and I think you were trying to tell us to fuck off. Sure, we can do that. Rare for Amasawa not to have words. But this could actually be the actual statue that took her grandfather's life. I can see why it'd be so tough to talk about it. Yagami-san, I'm getting to the bottom of this case one way or another. Hey, I'm not rude. If something's causing all the tragedies around this cat, there's a good chance more will occur. I don't want anything as awful as what happened to my grandfather to happen to anyone else in the Shimada family. Makes sense to me, after all. You're all about preventing incidents before they take place.
yes.
Right, and not only that, this case is personal. Amasawa.
Yagami-san.
So, Yagami-san, would you please help me get to the bottom of this?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. MCR advisors got your back.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Well, let's start with the investigation. Mom came in the room, she was like, girl, wakey wakey, or you'd get a sore neck. Certified freak. 9 days a week. Vibration movement got me crazy, got me weak. I'm a certified freak. Nobody's.
Yes.
Good idea. Shimura-kun, do you think your father would mind showing us the statue? Showing it to us.
So,
Oh yeah, I bet he'd be over the moon to have one of Kitan Amasawa's descendants confirm his statue's the real deal. Come here, fat boy. I'll give him a call now. Case of a haunted statue. Lucky Cat. He says, yeah, he'd love to meet you guys. In fact, your fault because your voice is so soothing. You're welcome, darling. Good to hear. Where shall we meet him? Ask him to meet us in the cafe near the station. Plage. It'll be faster than getting him signed in at the school's reception and everything. Is that okay? Yes, that's fine. Would have felt bad asking him to come all the way here anyway. Well, I'll make my way to the cafe now. Let's meet out front. Hello. See you soon, Yagami-san. No bedroom voice. That ain't my bedroom voice. Mama. Hello, somebody. Where were you when I couldn't sleep at night? You should definitely make a business out of this, reading books or something. Yeah, I seriously considered just reading books and shit on a YouTube channel, but apparently that would break copyright violations. Well, it would be copyright violations, so that's not happening. The only way I could do it is if I read my own stories, which, I mean, I'd have to write a hell of a lot more in order to do it. I mean, I could just make up stories as I went, I suppose, but where'd the fun be in that? Wait for me, please! Ah! You could do a podcast on Spotify. I mean, it'd still be the same thing, though. I can't read books out loud without breaking copyright violations or laws, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yagami-san, would you say that you tail people often?
I mean, it's a big part of the job.
Do you have any tips for avoiding the target's suspicion? I tend to get...
I still remember poor Chad being mauled on stream.
I just can't help myself when I pick up a lead.
Kind of dangerous when you don't know your target, don't you think?
But in the end, isn't it worth it if I can prevent an incident?
No, not if it's something that puts your own life at risk.
I somehow hadn't considered that. That way?
Wow. Now, where the hell is this cafe that I'm supposed to go to? What? Okay. Here it is. I think after that you check the random story button out. Possibly. Dump my stack.
Yamamisa, you're going too fast.
You're going too slow. I used to hear that all the time from my mom. You're going too fast. No, Mom, you're going too damn slow. Ha, ha. Alright, weren't we supposed to play Jackbox? We were, but you keep falling asleep, so do I trust you to play Jackbox?
And stay down.
Coming with you.
Heck yes, really? You got a pot of coffee with you?
I had no idea you had such a famous grandfather.
Are you surprised?
No. If anything, it's obvious that you're his granddaughter.
Well, now I'm feeling the pressure.
As a descendant of Kitan Amasawa, you should become the kind of detective that make you proud.
For that to be possible, I need to take on as many cases as possible to hone my instincts.
But what if you blundered into a case and ended up making a fool of yourself? Wouldn't that make Grandpa proud?
The more I hold back, though, the more curious I get. Once I've caught a whiff of a mystery, the Amasawa blood in me starts pumping.
It's quite a burden you wound up inheriting.
Answer anime character gang gets powered up. I mean like kind of like Dragon Ball Z. Kamehameha! All right. This is where I'll save and quit. Yeah, I called to wake your ass up. Sorry, chat is muted. Rude. Alright, so tomorrow, 8:30 a.m., I'll be playing Mafia Old Country. Friday and Saturday, I'll be playing Fallout New Vegas at 11 p.m. Next Monday, I'll start off with Resist at 8:30, and then come back to Lost Judgment after that. Let's see. How much is left of this game? Let's see. Judgment chapters 13 is what's listed, so probably 14 total. I'm on what chapter? Six. Yeah, I think someone's got things a bit mixed up here, because this says Converging Heat. There isn't a chapter called Converging Heat. Ah, there we are. So there's 13 chapters to this. Black Sheep, Vicious Cycle, Two Sides of the Same Coin. This is the actual list. Red Knife, Double Jeopardy, Converging Heat. Next up is Blindsided, Phantom of Ichijo, Weight of Guilt, Catch a Tiger, Undercover, Nourish a Viper. Final chapter is Darkest Before the Dawn. So we're 6 out of 13. Average playtime is probably 20 some odd hours. Let's see. Main story is approximately 20 to 30 hours. And if you're a completionist, around 100 hours. I've also been, doing the side quest things, so that's added to my 19 hours of gameplay. On top of that, times when Simba's wanted held, and I wasn't able to really play. Anyway, I'll be back shortly.